All right, and here I am at Walt's Ham Shack, KC6ESN, making a J-pole that's encouraged by K5KBM, Kyle. I want to thank Kyle for having me make my own antenna instead of having to purchase one. I went to Home Depot. The copper pipe, 10 foot, was $6.47. So, roughly $7. And then I bought one elbow for 74 cents and a T, all half-inch pipe, copper, for $1.24. And then I was able to get my awesome butane torch. And this one I got fuel for $5, and this was $14 at Harbor Freight. And all I did was have it pre-cut. Actually, they don't cut the pipe, but you can cut it, and you can borrow their cutter at Home Depot. And they're able to cut the pipe. And of course, I have it on the stand, and it actually just went to the rafter all the way to the floor. The part that was left over, which is actually going to be the mast part. And I'm gonna weld the joints together. So basically, just heat up the copper. Already did this piece and this piece. I'm gonna heat up this and just let the soldering flow right in, and it will grab with gravity, and just the way it is. When it's heated right, it won't ball up. It'll just go right in there, and so you just have to heat it correctly, and it will grab correctly once it's in there. This one's a little, just make sure you don't burn your legs or anything like that. Don't be right underneath it, but you can, yeah, there it is. So now it's melting, and we put a small piece on the top, and it will go in. The copper will tend to form a eutectic bond. And I'm going to get this side here of the J-pole, so just make sure you don't burn anything or burn your hand. Be careful, it's hot. Don't touch the copper till it cools. I give it at least a good half hour, at least 15 minutes to half an hour for it to cool. So I'm going to do this side. So it's good to heat the copper up first, and it'll pull the solder in from the top into the crevice until it reaches the bottom and starts to drip. That's it. That's all you need. Don't need too much. I'll probably reinforce this side a little bit better. Anyway, and that's my J-pole. All right, 7-3 everybody. KC6ESN.